goodness.
Sorry.
So, all right. Ladies on the outside, if you're just a little bit tired, get a little further. There you go. All right, there you go. Good. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and you can talk to me rather than to the camera. All right? So it's a little easier to talk to somebody than talking to the camera. So let me ask you a question. First of all, why, and anybody can answer, and if you hear somebody say something and you want to add on that, by all means. This is a conversation rather than anything that's like canned. What was the purpose for wanting to come to this summit? What was your objective? What did you want to learn? What did you want to get out of it? Why did you come? Somebody jump in.
We've been in the program for about a year, and we're getting all of the systems into place, but there are a few bits and pieces that we'd like to get better at and complete so that we can feel like we've mastered this great program.
Okay. What have you thought about the program? You've been in it for a year, but what's your feelings, your impressions, your reactions to the program over a year now that you're getting the systems in place? What's your impressions of it?
Oh, it's wonderful, and has brought in immense amount of patients, which is great.
Specifically, how? Can you give me an example as to how?
We had run Dr. McAnally's big case marketing ad one time, and within a day, I think we had 52 phone calls.
Yes. Yeah.
It was amazing.
And out of those 52 phone calls, were you able to track as to how many of those that you converted into patients?
We've just started tracking over the past year, and we found that we had, I think, 311 phone calls over the year. And we scheduled, I think, 295 of them, which is fabulous. And 76% of those people showed, and then 50% of those people accepted treatment. So we've done really, really well.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what from that now, what is the lifespan of your patients? I mean, how long do they usually stay with you?
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah, forever. We have a complete dental office too. We don't just do the implants, we do everything, and we have our hygienist with us, and so we continue their care.
Okay, all right. Reverting back to the summit here, what have you gotten out of the summit so far? What have you learned? Kind of what's your big aha?
You.
Yeah, the video. Yes, yes.
Okay.
That really, it made sense that this is where it's going.
Okay.
There are other avenues that we hadn't
And
anticipated.
the tracking, the importance of the tracking that I fought it the most. It was like, I can't do another thing in a day. And I realized the importance of keeping track of where people come from.
Okay, all right, good. In addition to what you've learned already, or what you know is coming, because we haven't gotten to the end yet, what more would you want to know about? So, for instance, if they could improve things in the summit, or it could improve it, what would it be?
Wow. The website is very difficult. I think that ours is just an older practice with older women, no offense, Deb.
And these old dogs are learning new tricks every day.
It's very difficult. It is difficult.
Okay.
I need somebody to do that website for me, basically, and come up with how to get to the top of the scale there.
We
And,
want to be at the top of the food chain.
Google.
Yeah.
and it's not.
So you're talking about your own website?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to big case marketing or something like that. So, okay. What do you see from what you're learning, whether it be the video, the Google ranking, and that type of stuff? What impact do you foresee that having on the practice? Here we are, January 15th. You know, where do you see your practice from what you've learned, what you're going to implement, what you're already implementing? What do you see the practice looking like January 15th, 2011?
I think, go ahead.
We're going in the right direction, the direction that we want to go into, where we see less patients and more production.
Larger cases,
Larger,
maximize the doctor's time instead of running them all over the place.
Okay, all right, excellent, excellent. Anything else that you want to add that you think is pertinent that I haven't asked?
I think the team is really supportive. Amber and the people that are available, Mr. Brooks and Dr. James, are very supportive and helpful in all aspects. When we can't figure something out, they're always there to help us figure it out.
Do you talk to them or do you talk to somebody else?
We talk to them.
Do you find that unusual?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know how he does it. There's so many of us and so few of them, but they do a very good job.
But it's productive for you?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, excellent. All right. That's it, ladies.
Thank you.
That's it.